Hey people that are interested in cats, the paranormal and things. So today I've got another unboxing, and this is from, just covering my address, Geoscorps. So go there for your scorpion needs. So it's another scorpion expert. We've got Tim Baxter. He's one that I know, and I can't remember this guy's name. I think it's George somebody. I will put the name up on screen. Now, let's just see how this goes. I'm just gonna open it with my handy dandy little knife. I do think this box is quite cool, nice and small. Usually people will send you these humongous boxes for about one item, and you're like, what the fudge? Oh, we're getting in. So we've got packing peanuts. So I'm just going to throw those. Are we getting somewhere? Yes, we are. So basically, it's a Pandeus Imperator. Basically, it's an emperor scorpion. So, right, I think I've got a couple of tubs here, yeah. So I'll bring a smaller one down in a minute, and you can have a good look at it. So back in a minute. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring them out onto there. Oh, actually they look a good size. Let's have a look at you. Oh wow, yes you are. Look how cool this is. Oops. How cool that is. Now, I'm going to see if I can lower them in. I doubt it'll be a good idea, but we'll see how it goes. Let's put this down. Nah, not a good idea. Right, so I'm going to put them inside this tub. So if they do drop down, then they can run around inside it. But this is what we're dealing with. Just do that. All right, I'm going to put it on its side because I don't really want to stress the scorpion out. But that's definitely a good size there. Look at that. Have a closer look at this. Right, I'm going to put together its enclosure. So, back in a minute. So, I am back. And this is what I've done so far. So basically, I'll just lift this up so you can have a good look. We have ourselves, oops, water dish, a quart bar for to go underneath, some sphagnum moss, Got a little bit of space in there for now. So that's all good. So I'm going to basically try and get them off that tub, which probably work, and lower them into this. So I'm going to actually try and put them on top of this bra pla so you can get a better look. So here we go. I've got this, so I'm going to pick this up. And there's the lid. So there's the scorpion. And there's the tub that I'm going to put it into. So, here we go. Come on, you. Let's put you in. Come on. I might be feeling a bit uncomfortable, so whoops. Sorry for the jigginess. The other camera is actually on charge. You go that way. Go on. Don't try and face me with your tail. Right, if I do that. Yeah, you try and eat that. Now get down. Put that finger there so it doesn't roll. You, come on down. I'd use my hands, but it's not very good. Yes, I know. I'll feed you in a minute. I gather you're hungry, so come on. Down you go. I feel like I'm being rough with this scorpion. Get down. You're going to attack this, aren't you? Down you go. Come on, little one. Oh, I should never be getting down. Come on. Down you get. No. It's not working, is it? Come on. Come on. We're never attached to their house. Come on, you. Down you go. Come on. I know. Come on. They're not letting go, are they? Let me just put this camera down for a second. And then I'll lift it up so you can have a better look. If it'll go up any higher. No, it's not. Right, anyway. Fudge. Hold on a second. The scorpion's got off. I was just trying to turn the light off. Yeah, they've got off. And I can't see where they went. So let's have a look. I'm going to have to get my light out, aren't I? Let's have a lower look. Ah, there they are. They're in the back. They're there. All I've done was adjusted the camera and they flipping got off. Figures. Now they're just going to bury down. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a couple of bits of food in there for them as well. Oh, look, there they go. They go straight, gone straight to the bottom. So there is a little bit of moisture in there for them. Now, I'm just going to put this down and I'll leave you where you can see it. Is this camera being a spanner again? Yes, it is. Let's just check. Yeah, they're just there. Yeah, they're just getting away from the light. They're down there. So we'll do that. There you go. So I don't want to keep the light on them for too long, but I've got a bits of food which I kept aside and been feeding them up. Some red runners. Now I've got a big tub of them, but I was basically put these aside to make it easy. Get in there, you. So what do you think? I thought the rehousing went well. I should have just left them to it instead of trying to encourage them off, because obviously the scorpion was getting a little bit defensive. It was like, well, hang on a minute, why are you poking me with this stick? With the little fluffy bit on the end, obviously, the little paintbrush. Leave me alone. And then just was trying to eat the fluffy bit. And it's like, yeah, somebody's hungry. So they're basically in there, hiding, which is the best place for them. Now, if I remember right, see, these need to know the difference between night and day. So basically they'll go on the shelves with the, oh, what the fudge shall call them? The jumping spiders, mantises. So it'll be fine there. And yeah, as long as I keep the humidity up, because they require a bit of humidity. So basically that will, it will be, yeah, it'll get that. So I'll let it dry up a little bit and then just give it a little bit of a spray just to keep it all nice and humid in there for them. And obviously it's got a water bowl. Now, what I've said to other people, it's up to you whether you do it or not. If you fear that your scorpion, even your tarantula, will fall into the water bowl, some people will put like little pebbles in, but if you've got none available, then try a bit of, I'd try a bit of sphagnum moss, because at the end of the day, a lot of creatures do suck their moisture from plants or on top of plants, or, you know, even out of puddles from the side of things. You know, they've got their ways of keeping themselves hydrated from little dew drops, or maybe the morning dew in the morning. So, you know, they've got little ways of keeping themselves hydrated. So, yeah, I actually can't wait until this one grows. So that would be cool. I mean, it's a good size now, so I'm quite pleased with that. But obviously it can't go underneath here where the other ones are, because obviously this one needs a night and daytime. So these ones are basically going to bed soon, because I'll be turning these lights off. Anyway, let me know what you think of the video. And do you think I could have done anything better or changed anything? I mean, I like the enclosure they're in, because there's a bit of height, because scorpions have a habit of trying to push themselves up on top of their tails. So the tail will be curled up and they'll be pushing themselves up with the strength of the tail, and that's how they can get out of enclosures. It's quite cool, really, because I've seen them do it before. I've had one of the smaller ones and put them on top or inside something and watch them push themselves out, and it's just like, and where do you think you're going? So yeah, they're in a secure tub, so there's no way they can get out of that, thank goodness. So yeah, anyway, again, like I said, let me know what you think of the video. So please like, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye.